Hello, my name is Juan Pablo Anaya and I'm going to talk about the TourzApp Milestone 1 deliverable. So, first of all, you saw the splash screen. Now we're going to go to the artist profile. Once we go to the artist, we go through the login page. If we want to make a new account as an artist and make the Firebase authentication, we should go to this page, fill out our information that will actually show in Firebase once we bring out the console at the end of this video. Well, this page has several features. It has email check for a valid email. It has a password length check because Firebase asks us to make a 6-character alphanumeric password. So it also needs to be authenticated, so Firebase accepts it. And we're gonna fill just this form with dummy information. We're gonna choose state and profile as a band. Then we put our description that this will be used for the band description, what they play, kind of music, stuff like that. And then after we finish building this form, we're gonna press the the floating button, and this is gonna authenticate us through Firebase. We see the authentication is complete. Uh, Now we're gonna sign out of this profile. We're gonna go back to our info activity. Now, intro activity, sorry. Now we're gonna do the same thing as a fan. So as a fan, we're not asked a lot of information. We're asked just some basic information so we can have a profile. If we do a Google sign in, we have to remember that this information will not be available. So probably this would be updated once we have our profile screen, our profile activity. The same for this form screen on the fan side. We have password and email authentication, basic address information, and finally we hit the float action button and we can see how it authenticates through Firebase. We're going to be able to see these authentications and data on the Firebase console. Now we're gonna go through a Google sign in. So we have these options that from the Google accounts we have on our phone, and we see the authentication is quite simple. It just pops out. But now, what happens if we forget our password? So it brings up this activity, and this activity we put our email that we have associated with our account. Then we hit the recover password button, and then we get a toast that the email has been sent. So to check this, I have actually this account hooked up to this Nexus 5X phone, and we're going to see how this email gets to our phone, and we can browse through the email. I've tried several times. You're gonna see several emails, but this is the last one. We hit the link and we get to the Firebase webpage where we do Android Nexus as a password, so we can uh, build again our password, and that way we can instantly sign in with that new password. Okay, so this account was authenticated. Now we change our password and we try to log in. You see Android Nexus is the new password. We do the sign in and the authentication is complete. Good. Now we're gonna go um, through the Firebase console to see how this authentication through email looks like. We can see we have a fan email, an artist email, and 2 Google sign-ins with 2 different accounts. So we're authenticated correctly. Now, if we go to our Firebase database, we can see this, we have an artist role and a fan role. Both have been pushed to this database with all the needed data that was built in through the Firebase well, Firebase authentication. Thank you.